Let's Sleaze, presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
Oh, let's. Barnes, what about an impossible stunt at the Olympics closing? Or what about a Mission Impossible stunt? I'm talking Tom Cruise.
This guy.
You know, he's been hanging around. Have you seen him? He was there watching Simone Biles. He's been all over the Olympics. Well, leave it to TMZ to report this. He's going to take on a challenge to close out the Paris Olympics. Again, reported by TMZ, he's going to rappel down from the top of the National Stadium of France during the ceremony, August the 11th. His mission? He wants to land on the stadium field and carry the official Olympic flag before a pre-recorded video shows him flying from Paris to Los Angeles, landing atop the iconic Hollywood sign.
Dude, I wonder what the insurance policies are on him.
Some people are speculating a stunt double, but you know his reputation. He does his own stunts.
Oh, 100% it'll be him.
Isn't that brilliant, though, that going there from Paris to L.A.?
Yeah, he probably had to argue with a lot of executives. You know what I mean? Like, the world is watching. He's already, broken bones. He's had a rough go of it.
This is going to be, again, a Mission Impossible type stunt. Well, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle appeared on CBS Sunday Morning to talk about the Parents Network, helping families with children impacted by traumas related to social media. And Meghan Markle even opened up about revealing suicidal thoughts.
The connection that you have with people is they know you had suffered too, personally. Contemplating killing yourself is what suicidal ideation was. And I'm dancing around this because I can see you're uncomfortable with my even going there. Do you?
I understand why you are, though. I wasn't expecting it, but I understand why you are, because there is a through line, I think. And when you've been through any level of pain or trauma, I believe part of our healing journey, certainly part of mine, is being able to be really open about it. And I haven't really scraped the surface on my experience, but I do think that I would never want someone else to feel that way. And I would never want someone else to be making those sort of plans. And I would never want someone else to not be believed. So if me voicing what I have overcome will save someone or asks or encourage someone in their life to really genuinely check in on them and not assume that the appearance is good so everything's okay, then that's worth it. I'll take a hit for that.
Okay, this is a very serious topic. These are people who have lost children to suicide.
It's very serious, and this is going to be part of their whole foundation.
And now, but what I want to say is about her. Do you think for 1 second that she didn't know that question was coming to her?
I think she had to have known, because it's part of this whole, what they're trying to do with the Parents Network.
I know, but this is the problem people have with Meghan Markle.
They think she's calculated and playing the victim?
She sets her... You think those two are sitting there and that they're going to throw a question that wasn't vetted before, then you're on crack.
I know, there's so many people that just don't like her. Well, going back to this is following a 2-year pilot program.
Yeah.
The initiative is now available for parents in the U.S., UK, and Canada.
The program is excellent. That's why I want to separate the two and be very clear about that. But that is an example of what people have a problem with regarding Meghan Markle. Authentic and being authentic.
Now, I am still not finished with the current Curb Your Enthusiasm. I know you have finished, right?
So good, yes.
It ended with a trial and a kicker that put what its creative team called a stubborn exclamation point on the whole Larry David created and starring series by kind of revisiting and flipping the ending of Seinfeld for Curb's final episode. But I have some good news for you.
Please.
Okay? Jeff Schaffer, who's, his partner and kind of showrunner, and he's saying, listen, we've got all these nominations. David hasn't stopped being perturbed by the human race, which should give fans some comedy hope. Quote, the show is done in its current form, but Larry's not done.
I told you.
Saying possibilities of what is to come. We're talking about stuff.
As long as he's alive, there is a chance. I listen to the Curb podcast almost every day.
I know you do. So does that mean he's not done, but maybe it's going to be a different form of Curb and maybe a different show?
I could just see Curb coming back.
He's talking about stuff.
Maybe it has another name, but that is the best news, Leslie. I'm going to cry.
I know. I saved that just for you.
Thank you.
A major actor says watching Vince Vaughn shooting Wedding Crashers changed him forever, and that is Bradley Cooper. I forgot Bradley Cooper was in Wedding Crashers.
So did I.
Yeah, he was in there. And I went back to thinking, what are some of the funniest movies ever for me? They're all with Vince Vaughn. I mean, they really are. So anyway, he was on a call, the SAG Award Best Actor nominee call, Bradley Cooper, and they said, what about a career-changing moment? And he talked about Vince Vaughn. He said, up until then, I was always trying to get it right on camera. And he's like, I'm watching Vince Vaughn destroy a scene, just crush it, and then he wants to take another take. And he talks about, here's this tough guy, funny guy, big guy. I was just in awe. And he's actually talking about Vince wanting to get it right and find his character, which is a huge compliment. And now Vince Vaughn is talking about, man, you cannot make these R-rated comedies anymore. He was on that Hot Ones show. He said, you just can't make them anymore. People in charge don't want to get fired. Here he is.
The people in charge don't want to get fired, more so than they're looking to do something great. So they want to kind of, follow a set of rules that somehow get set in stone that don't really translate. People want to laugh. People want to look at stuff that feels a little bit like it's, dangerous or pushing the envelope. And I think you're going to see more of it in the film space sooner than later, would be my guess.
Yeah, Barnes, I'm saying give me swingers, old school.
It'll come back. I think it'll come back around. People are just
give me some more Vince Vaughn.
Paranoid these last 4 or 5 years.
I know, politically correct and everything else. Well, Barnes, that is your Celebrity Sleaze.